Hey everyone, you miss me? I've been busy. There's a lot of personal stuff that's going on right now, and I just wanted you to know that everything's okay. Sometimes some other things take priorities. Those who've been following me for a while know that there's some difficulties going on, and I'm working through it. But I did want to let you know an angel has been put in my life and has actually made a huge difference in my health and my mental health as well. Things are doing really well. I've been monitoring the gold and silver miners, all this kind of stuff regularly, and we've just been range bound, folks. And you can kind of look and see that a lot of this is driven by the dollar, and the dollar seems to be somewhat driven by whether they're going to do another stimulus or not. And it looks like the stimulus is back on the table, but maybe not immediate before the election, probably right after the election. And we had a big hoorah rah going on with RBG and that kind of stuff too. So I did want to tell you, I've been doing a lot of cooking again, and it really helps. I wanted to talk just a little bit about, um, when things are kind of going tough in your life, do like some menial labor type things that can kind of take your mind off. So a lot of times I do some cooking. I did a recipe the other day. I will probably next time I cook this, I'll do a video for you. But how many of you have, I make semi-homemade stuff, but I did some spaghetti the other day. But instead of using spaghetti noodles, I use spaghetti squash. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's actually quite amazing. I got some right here. I'm eating some leftovers, but I wanted to show you. If you look at it, it looks just like spaghetti noodles. Doesn't taste exactly the same because it's a squash, but it's way healthier. You don't have all the carbs and everything else with it, but this is kind of like a really cool thing. You cook the spaghetti squash in the oven, and then you just take a fork and kind of scrape it, and it makes these perfectly sized noodles. It's an amazing dish. So, I've got, I put sausage, mushrooms. I think I even did a bell pepper in there, and I use I call it semi homemade because I use Prego spaghetti sauce to mix in there. But this is a fantastic meal. And the other day, I'm still eating on a bunch of canned goods that I've talked to you guys before, where I've had hundreds of these mason jar canned things that I've made, and I took some chili that was 2 years old and cooked it up and ate it. And I've had some friends over, and they're like, "This tastes like you just made it today." So I'm telling you, this canning is an unbelievable capability for food storage and preparation. And just like the folks in Alaska, I need to kind of burn through a lot of that stuff and refresh it with new stuff because I don't know how long you can go with it. But 2 years is starting to get, and you can't do that with like very acidic foods. But I just wanted you to be aware of that some of that stuff's going on. Some of the other things that I've been doing, and I got to set up a video camera because I'm not done, but I've been out there splitting some wood with my kinetic wood splitter. So we got several hours into that. And then I also detailed my truck, not completely, but I did liquid clay bar, first to kind of remove any sap and other things that, road type things. There's actually pollutants and things that get on the surface of your clear coat, and you do that, and that makes it like baby butt smooth. And then I use this, it's actually a synthetic wax that doesn't disappear like other waxes. So you keep building up like another clear coat on top of your clear coat. So that was like an all day affair the other day. I still have to do the inside armor all of the dash and the door jambs and tires and that kind of stuff. But we're kind of in the pretty weather right now, at least where I live. We're going to have a bunch of rain from the storm that's coming. So that's going to be a washout starting this evening. But I wanted to get this out to you. I'm going to throw a couple charts at the beginning of this. And also, one of my tenants is a race car driver, and I think it's called Road Atlanta. He got us some tickets where we were able to go down into the pits and meet, his whole crew, but also see some big name folks and right up close to, where they're working on the cars and some beautiful vehicles. Now, yesterday we only went on to one of the pits. They kind of had them split between, I'll call it like the upper level and lower level. So we got to do one side, but now we're going to be in like a washout rain thing. But I'm hoping to get back up there and, have some fun with these folks. But it's, a lot of things going on, and I'm trying to get out of the house instead of just being stuck there. And I'm trying to really just enjoy myself. And I have been. It's been fantastic. So I just wanted to let you know things are going well, and I'll get you some video of some of the race cars up close, hopefully in this video. See how long I have to paste this all together. We're actually going up there for a like a driver's party this evening, so I'm going to stuff a bunch of bell peppers. I've already shown you the video for that, but I've got, like my last batch of peppers, I think, coming out of the garden. I've got to go ahead and do something with them, so that's what I'm going to be working on as soon as I finish my spaghetti here that I'm eating. Leftovers are actually better half the time than when you cook it the first time. All right, so that's kind of what's going on. Like I said, I'll jam a few charts in here, show you where we're at. Most of this is we're starting to peak up again with the interest of more stimulus, which means they're printing more dollars, which means they're making your, gold is just trying to keep up with the purchasing power that's being lost of the dollars. Not necessarily you're making more money, but you're not losing more money sitting in US dollars. It's kind of an inverse thing, and a lot of people have a hard time realizing we're not actually investing in gold to make money. We're investing in gold to preserve our money. So remember that. A lot of people have a hard time with this concept because they've only been taught fiat, and they think that those paper things in their pocket actually have some kind of value, but they don't. It's only what the government decides. And that can change in a heartbeat. In fact, other governments can decide our currency could be worth way much less, and they can do things. So there's a ongoing battle all the time with currencies, and the currency market is way bigger than the stock market, and a lot of people don't understand that either. So anyways, that's kind of it. I'll attach a few things on this and just wanted to get this out for you today so that you know I'm still alive. And I'll try to get you a live stream this weekend. I had to skip last week for some other issues, and maybe down the road I'll be able to talk about some of this. But right now we'll consider it top secret, maybe above top secret stuff that's happening, and it might be a good story later. All right, so I'll take a look at the rest of the stuff I'm attaching in here. See, hopefully you like it.